Hi, I'm John Murchison, CEO and founder of Blackpoint Cyber. We are one of the fastest growing cybersecurity companies in the world, and we're really a software company at our core. But what most people know us for is doing managed detection and response, in addition to application control, exposure management. On the data side, what can really get you out of whack, there's so many analytics that we want to run. If ingest is too expensive, hosting is too expensive, analytics that we have to run on it are too expensive. You know what that does to us? The pain it creates us is we can't put the best detection rules out there in the world. And that's obviously what drew us, to ChaosSearch. We're continuing to look how we can further our lead and an advantage. The vast majority of all MDR companies, their gross margin is quite poor. They have to buy lots of other products. We have an advantage where we make all of our own products, but how do we press that advantage? It's with the most elite data design, both on ingest, storage, and processing. Complexity is the enemy of any live operation. If you've run missions before, national security or wherever, military, you'll understand complexity. It can be really, really dangerous. There were several core things that drew us, right? Obviously, we had made our platform work, elite with the likes of Elasticsearch, no issues with that technology. But here's the big difference. ChaosSearch separates storage and compute. That provides a huge savings over, kind of something like a fully hosted Elastic. Ingestion is based on S3. It requires very little management and performance tuning. So we're spending a ton of developer cycles doing all that extra performance. Scaling is really fast and seamless. We can spend more and search faster or spend less and search slower. The difference here is we're able to spend significantly less and still search at the same performance. So it's a huge takeaway. Data is stored on the infrastructure we own. We have a lot more command and control over it. And then the last thing is it supports the OpenSearch API. So switching, from Elastic to this was quite easy. The net savings for us is about 8%. Think about that. Think about what we can do with that extra savings from detection models. It also is pretty friendly for being AI ready. Obviously, then we had to test it and believe it. I was kind of, calling BS on it, but then I made my team prove it and they did it. And so, that's really what led us there, because our whole job is to be able to continue to add more products and not really raise our price. It's allowed us to have a different go-to-market motion. That right there is a big win. I'll tell you the other big win, and I challenged both my threat operations center and my engineering team. I said, I want you guys get smarter. Go get me 1 to 2 points of gross margin, because here's the deal. Any 1 or 2 points of gross margin, I can either use to go to market more effectively, price more effectively, or I can use to go make investments in additional security technology so we can deliver more value. Our value prop is really simplicity, speed, and results matter, right? I think the way it meshes with ChaosSearch, it's simpler. It's fast to deploy and roll out and easy to transition from. Honestly, I was terrified when my team came to me and pitched this. I was like, are you serious? We got 6 years of experience with this other platform and you're gonna rip it out? The reality was they had already had a whole chunk of the system up and running in the staging environment in like less than a week and just showed me it working. The number one rule of any really complex operation is actually simplify it. We can manipulate data so much faster. We're already in a elastic common schema, which is cool because we don't have to change that. But the biggest thing, real simply, is we can write to S3 buckets directly. It was easy to convert over, and yeah, we save 80% on hosted Elasticsearch costs.